सो हाय एवरीवन। तो ये वीडियो में मैंने अपने फ्रेंड रोहन को रिक्वेस्ट किया था कि सब्जेक्ट वाइज स्ट्रेटजी प्लस बुक्स के बारे में बता दे। सो उसने उस पर वीडियो बनाया है फॉर जेई एडवांस्ड। प्लस उसमें एक पॉइंट ये मैं ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि उसने जो बुक्स की रिकमेंडेशन किया है वो सब कोचिंग मॉड्यूल और शीट करने के बाद के हैं। लाइक पहले आपको अपना कोचिंग मटेरियल शीट और जेई एडवांस के प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन करने हैं, उसके बाद वो सब करना है। और प्लस एक और पॉइंट ये बोलूँगा मैं, जो उसने इतनी सारी बुक्स के नाम बोला है वो बहुत सारी बुक्स उनके लिए है जो आगे भी प्रिपरेशन करेंगे और वीडियोस देखेंगे। वो उनके लिए उतनी सारे बुक्स, यदि आपके पास कोई मटेरियल नहीं भी है तो भी उनमें से किसी भी एक बुक पे स्टिक करना है और डिफरेंट वैरायटी के क्वेश्चंस करना है। यस, वीडियो चालू करते हैं।
Hello guys, this is Rohan Air from IT Bombay. So today I will tell you if you are having a decent score in JEE mains, so now how to prepare for JEE Advanced. So I will review subject-wise strategy for JEE Advanced. So I will talk about physics. So for physics, you firstly need to solve all the study material provided by your coaching and all the DPPs and all that kind of stuff. And you should revise the star mark and revision question daily, regularly, because they are the most important questions you have to solve. And now I will talk about books. So for physics, I will tell you about mechanics firstly. So for mechanics, you can solve DC Pandey. It's having the good collection of questions. It's having both objective and multiple and integer type of questions. So it will be good for mechanics. Now for electricity and magnetism and electrostatics and capacitor, you can go for Sengage. Sengage is best for electricity and magnetism. So, and it's having a lot of questions. So it will be a good for your practice solving, your problem solving. Now, I will tell you about waves, waves optics and optics. So, in optics, wave optics and waves, we don't have to solve too much question. Sufficient type of like solving study material and DPPs is just sufficient. You just need to have feel of the formulas. Like you should have feel of Lessmaker formula, mirror formula, lens formula. That how the signs are taken, how to take V, how to take U, how signs are just. This you should have feel of each and every derivation in optics, wave optics and waves. You should not need to solve books for it because in J Advanced they just ask easy question, but you should have feel of it, feel of each and every formula. Now I will talk about thermodynamics. So in thermodynamics, it's a type of theoretical and some type of question you have to solve. So you should revise the theory very properly for thermodynamics, and you can solve the question through Sengage. In Sengage, the thermodynamics is awesome. It's having a good collection of questions, different type of question like conduction, radiation, different cases of radiation. So it will be perfect for thermodynamics practice solving. Now I will tell you about nuclear, nuclear and modern physics. So it's a complete theoretical portion. So you should just read your notes properly and you should memorize all the theory and results. That's sufficient. And you should just solve the questions from your study material, coaching sheets and DPP. It's sufficient. Now we'll move on to chemistry. I will talk about organic and inorganic chemistry. So in organic and inorganic chemistry, you should revise the theory very properly. You should have command in, like in organic, you should have command in mechanisms. You should learn the name reaction very properly, and you should regularly revise this. You should regularly revise inorganic and organic, and you should not need to solve too much in organic and inorganic. Just theory revision is sufficient, and you should only solve DPPs and your coaching sheets only for organic and inorganic. And if you have time to solve, you can solve books like VK Jaiswal and Kapil Kumar for inorganic. And for organic, you can just solve MS Chauhan, and you can have the chart of all the reaction at the back of MS Johan. It's very good chart. It's having all the reactions of alkane, alkene, alkyne, and it's very good for J advanced preparation. It's in the back side of MS Johan. So you should just refer that also. Now I will move on to physical chemistry. So for physical chemistry, you can choose it's complete practice based, and you should note the formula in a copy type. And in that copy, you should note each and every formula and in which condition that formula is applicable. That's very important because physical chemistry is complete formula and practice based, and you can do practice from your sheets, modules, DPP. And I will also tell you about books. You can do Naren Avasthi. It's the best book for physical chemistry, and you can also solve Neeraj Kumar. It's also very good for physical chemistry. Now I will move on to maths. So maths is complete practice based, and you have to solve a lot in maths to get a good score. So I will tell you topic wise. So for calculus, you first need to solve the DPP and study material of your coaching, and then after you can solve a book named Samir Bansal, and it's of GRB publication. It's the best book for calculus. You can solve it. It's complete J advanced oriented. It's having good type of integer, multiple, and objective type of questions. And now I will move on to algebra. So for algebra, you can do SK Goel. It's a nice book. It's the best book for J advanced preparation. And you can also do yellow book. It's yellow book by Vikas Gupta. It's also a very nice book for algebra, and you can solve it. You're going to have good practice from these books. Now I will move on to coordinate geometry and vector 3D. So vector 3D and coordinate geometry are a bit type of easy topics as compared to calculus and algebra. So in this, you just need to revise your notes, solve your notes questions, and just solve your DPP and sheets and DPP questions only. That's sufficient. You need not to solve any other thing for vector 3D and coordinate geometry. You should make a copy for coordinate geometry and vector 3D, writing its formula. It's also a type of formula based chapter. If you are going to know the formula, then you can solve the questions very easily. Now I will move on to the end of the video. So I will just summarize that you should do the topics according to their nature. Like we are talking about organic and inorganic, so they are completely memory based. If you are going to know the reaction, you can solve the question very easily, and you need not to solve a lot for these topics. Some questions of sheet DPP is sufficient for this topic, and we will talk about mechanics. So mechanics need many questions to be done, and if you are only revising theory for mechanics, it's nothing. You are not able to solve even a single question. So you need practice in mechanics. You don't need enough practice in organic and inorganic. You just have to revise theory for inorganic and organic. So I am just giving you an example that you should know the nature of the topic, that what's the topic on. So I hope these parts of mine will help you in your JEE preparation, and all the best for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Thank you. Bye bye.